Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster review video. So today I have a mythic monster named Dorfil. I recently got this monster and I was like, you know what, let's do a review. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alrighty guys, so take a look at this. We have Dorfil here, we have 2 rune slots open, and there is 1 locked. But anyways, we're going to hatch it right about here and take a look at this monster design. I really like that hammer. I feel like that hammer is pretty huge. Oh wow, is that all you got for your ultimate? Come on. Alright, so it's a 13-14 in the monster book here in the monstergram. So this monster has immune to control, taunt, and life regen. This is a pretty interesting combo. Now this I actually do like. I feel like more monsters should have something like this as a trait, especially if they're going to be a tank. But I would switch out the taunt over here, immune to control over here, because of course you want the taunt as soon as possible, you know what I mean, rank 0, or not having to rank the monster up. Now you're kind of forced to rank it up to rank 1, but the life regen can wait a little bit. Now anyways, so we get this monster, and again, this monster becomes better at rank 1, so try to get it to rank 1 if you can. Now, this monster's stats aren't really that bad. Look at this, 21k strength, 21.2, you got 13.8k speed, and 509k life, just full stock, like level 100, you know what I mean, with no runes. So anyways, let's go ahead and search for this monster. You know, she kind of has a little bit of a, like if you guys ever played Overwatch, she's got a similar design, like this monster could be from like Overwatch, you know what I mean, like an Overwatch character kind of thing. But anyways, there was, I feel like, another like little game. I forgot the name of it. I grew up playing it. It's not really a game, it's sort of a game, but it's more of like a learning kind of game, like, you know what I mean, one of those school games. I forgot what it's called. But anyways, so here we got the stats that we just went over. Let's take a look at the skills. This monster is supposed to be a tank, basically, based off the traits. So let's see if that really carries over. We got a heavy magic damage to all enemies. What? Okay. Alright. Triple damage. Wait, triple damage to itself for 1 turn. Applies life regen? Wait a second. What are we getting ourselves? Oh my goodness. Massive magic damage. Are you kidding me? And it's 0 cooldown, 0 stamina. Yo. Insane water damage to 1 enemy. I do like that. Heavy water damage to all enemies. Okay, so either you carry an AoE or a single target that deals a lot of damage. I personally, here's the thing. I'm the type that would like to carry 2 AoEs and 2 single target. This triple damage can go. I seriously don't need it. So I'll keep this heavy AoE, this single target massive, and then AoE and single target insane. The rest could wait. Applies damage boost to itself, heals itself by 30%. That's cool. Alright, what else we got here? Low magic damage to all enemies, moderate water damage. That's it. So she's got a couple of 0 cooldown skills, if you guys noticed that. You know what I mean? Where's the other one? Right here. So overall, I would personally say you could do a mix of both. If you're going to rank this monster up to at least rank 3, I would say you can do a rainbow setup. That's what I feel like a lot of players would probably go with this monster. So what do I mean by that? So here's the thing. You can throw in like a let's say a speed rune in here. The next one could be a strength like this. So you do speed, strength, and then if this was unlocked, you would do a life rune. You know what I mean? So it'd be speed, strength, and life. And that's a rainbow setup. Another thing you could do is you can, you know, do a full team speed mutated with life if you like, or you can do 1 speed and 2 strength, or 2 speed and 1 strength. There's a lot of ways to rune this monster, seriously. But this is the one I'm going to go with because I don't have the third one open, and I'm going to run this monster as an attacker. I personally like this as an attacker more. It's supposed to be a tank, but again, I feel like it could be used better as an attacker, especially if you have it unranked. But even if it was ranked up, I'd probably still use it as an attacker because those skills, they do not look like a tank at all to me. Like, seriously, this monster is trying to be, you know who she's trying to be? She's trying to be Sky Cold. You guys remember Sky Cold? Yeah, a lot of players stopped using that monster, but that's what she's trying to be, basically. So in terms of elements, you have magic, which is, okay, you have magic basically. So magic monster to magic meta, I like that because, you know, a lot of magic monsters right now. There's Janissa, there's of course also Tideborn, you know, a couple other monsters. But let's take a look at the ultimate. It's called I'm Done Talking. Okay, she's serious, guys. So it's a remove positive side effects from everybody, trade disables from everybody, and deals insane water damage to all enemies. What? Alright. Oh my gosh, a double sword for, okay, she's supposed to be a tank, but why did they give her a double sword? I don't know, you guys tell me. So there's a lot of options for you. One of my personal I would do, I don't think I actually have it, is this one right here, the Star Sailor Sword. Now when the turn starts, if the wearer's stamina is below 50%, it gives stamina and applies damage boost to the wearer, which is really cool. You know what I mean? So this would be a very good relic to run for the monster, but I personally don't have it, so I'm missing it. So that means I can't give it. And again, like I said, mix and match. You know, you could do Laser Beam Sword, or you could just use one of these ones. I'll probably do like a Summon Folk, really. So I can apply some torture, because this monster just heavily relies on pure damage if you're going to be running it as an attacker. Like she does not have any tortures at all, so you got to apply your own tortures from relics. You know what I mean? Like for example, this one right here, which comes with one of random torture if all allies are from this, and I believe there's also frosted. Yeah, look at that. So for this, you need to have Stormbreaker in your team, and it applies damage boost to the wearer and applies frosted to everybody. But look at this, just raw damage. Once you deal damage for the first perk, which you don't need anybody in your team, you can apply frosted to the damaged enemies as long as you damage them. But anyways, so like I said, runes, there's a lot of options. We already covered relics. We already covered skills as well, and stats. Next thing we got to do is take it over to adventure map. If you're going to be using this monster, what I would personally do is I would run her as an attacker. Of course, you have your tank here on the side, so you can go ahead and throw in like a Tertullian armor or something, and then lastly on the side you can run in a denier or maybe like a damage booster, or you could even fill it in as like a Tideborn, for example, with block resurrection, because this monster, since she deals so much damage, more than likely she'll just definitely eliminate somebody, and if they have an SN, you don't want them to come back. Now I know some of you guys are probably going to use this monster, so I wanted to pick this as one of the options here. So Albinasa, you know what I mean, she still exists. This monster still exists, and it's still pretty good. So I would probably throw in some banners in there, you know what I mean, fill it in, and something like this would work, you know what I mean. Just make sure she takes in the first turn, and or he, I don't know, and then we got Dorfil, of course, she's taking in the second turn. One thing I would personally do is of course swap out this rune here, and then I would throw this in here like this, so we have 2 team speed with 1 speed. So she's like, you just get the speed closer. You want to get the speed as close as possible. So start off the battle here, and we're going to do either we'll do triple damage with Umbrella Hater, because look at this. These two are gonna get obliterated. Look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna apply triple damage. I feel like they made the icons a little bit smaller than it was before. No, I don't know, maybe that's just me, or maybe it's just her face. She just looks so small. But anyways, so here's what we're gonna do. We can either do an AoE damage, or we can do a single target, or you know what I mean, another single target, or AoE. So it's up to you. You have 2 AoEs and 2 singles if that's what you're gonna be running, same as me. But anyways, we're gonna start off with the heavy magic damage AoE, and look at that. It's like the damage kicks in first before she does her animation. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's not cool. That's delayed. But anyways, next turn. Oh wait, what? That was it? I feel like I just beat my Sam score with that one. What do you call it? My best score. That's what I meant. My best score. But anyways, this one has dodge area. What do you do against dodge area? Well, she can't really do much. She'll just have to rely on her single targets. But here's the thing. Her single targets are actually pretty good. So for example, look at this. Instead of having to do an AoE where you only damage those 2, you can do single target. But this monster has taunt. So of course, what we're going to have to do is just do this, eliminate them all, and then we only have this monster left. And with this one, we're just going to charge up. All right, we have an AoE damage boost and then a double damage. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my AoE, and we're going to turn. We're just going to skip that turn, and then we're going to do a double damage, right? But wait for it. Look at that. We're not done yet. Wait, that's it, right? We can't do our triple damage yet, so I'm going to charge up. She has a lot of damage boost, like a lot. The only thing we're missing, of course, right now, guys, the only thing we're really missing is if this monster had like an umbrella trait. But anyways, 466k. Keep in mind, this is a level 100 monster, okay? We have the next wave here, and we've got a mega taunt, so let's go crazy here. I'm going to do my AoE damage boost, and then I'll charge up, and I'll do, let me see, charge up again. We're going to do our triple damage. So this time we have like over 400 damage boost, over 450. So let's see how much damage we're going to do with this heavy magic damage. We can also do a water damage, but the reason why I won't do water is because it's not going to do a lot more damage than the magic ones, you know what I mean? So we're going to take advantage of that, and look at that, 1.5 or 1.05 times 3. We get 3 million damage. Yo, that's insane. For a level 100 monster, that's impressive. Okay, so let's charge up again, and we'll do our... Oh, we already have that, so kind of useless. 275%. All right, we're going to do our AoE heavy water damage, and boom, look at that, 2.1 million damage to that fire monster. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty powerful, I would say, guys. Me personally, what I would do if I were you guys, I would run this monster as an attacker. I feel like she just is so much better as an attacker rather than running her as a tank. 100%. So that's what I would personally do. This monster was not meant to be a tank. It was supposed to be an attacker. You can literally tell by the relics. You could literally tell by the skills. The only thing really is, I would say, the skills. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really have too many like self-supportive or just team supportive skills. Like as a tank, let me kind of show you guys what a tank's supposed to look like. Now, this is a definition of a real tank. Okay, you get mega taunt. All right, now I know that this is comparing a whole like mega taunt monster versus a taunt, but still, you get yourself damage mirrors. You get protections. You know what I mean? Also, there's life regen, which I really like about the other monster. But you know, also like taunt with immune to control. But anyways, look at this. This is what you get more. You get a torture immunity, you get control immunity, you're healing yourself by 50%, you get an increasing maximum life by 50% and healing yourself by 100%. You're applying damage mirror to yourself and maximum life is increased and so is healing. Like, and then you get some, you know, damaging skills as well on top. So it's like a mix of both. So it's not fully tank, but also, you know what I mean, it's a mix of both. So anyways, you guys can see the difference, right, between a pure tank versus you know, just a tank that wannabe tank, let's say. But again, I'm not dissing her. I'm just saying that she's better off as an attacker. If you guys have her, she's not bad of an attacker. She is actually pretty strong. You guys saw some of her damage skills. Like, it's insane. Like her AoE skills, look at that, they're insane. And then look at the single targets. Like, that's insane. That water skill, yeah, and the cooldowns aren't really that bad. Same with the stamina, so it's pretty good. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this monster in the comments down below. But that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.